The 2021 Comexpo's Convergence Digital Arts Convention was in full swing in Harare. The talent that is out there is amazing. Zimbabwe has some hidden gems in the world of digital arts and animation. Convergence is an annual meeting that brings together customers, executives, investors, and subject matter specialists from software companies all over the world.
I'm a passionate Pan-Africanist. My work is heavily influenced by the profound nuances that are embedded in African culture. So things like patterns, colors, graphic symbols as a means of visual communication. As we're progressing, more and more women are coming out of their shells and are expressing their work in diverse ways. It's been amazing just seeing what other creators in the industry are doing and also learning from them. And hopefully there'll be room for us to collaborate in the future because I have so many ideas in my head now of how we can all work together.
With new media, we're talking about your animation, we're talking about your reality, augmented reality, we're talking about claymation, all new medias that really we can use to be able to tell stories. It's a safe enough platform where women can actually come to without being exploited. It's quite exciting and interesting for them to want to come and be a part of.
With me today is Curtis from FunSense Zimbabwe, which is a virtual reality gaming business. Okay, Curtis, now you obviously heard of movies like Ready Player One, right?
Yes, sir.
And they give us this whole new sense of virtual reality and virtual gaming. But then I really want to understand what virtual reality is from a professional such as yourself.
Thanks, Wally. So VR is basically a technology that allows you to experience the same, similar, or different environment from what you're in right now. So for example, you can be in a Harare and experience what it's like to be in New York or in the Bahamas or in a volcano, whatever you want to see for yourself.
It's like I'm in a town.
And these controllers are your hands, virtual hands.
Ooh.
So I want you to look around. What do you see? Tell me what you see.
I can see a taxi over there.
Yeah. So I want you to look for an elevator.
An elevator, okay. Oh, okay. Oh,
do you see it?
It's like there's a wall here.
There is a wall there. And that's how VR works. Okay, so how was it?
Okay. Yeah, that was scary. Scary is the first part. I actually thought I was going to die.
I know.
And still in the whole mood of virtual reality, we're gonna talk about the metaverse. The metaverse, guys. What do you think about it?
It's amazing. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
So it's amazing in the sense that it is a way of interacting with a lot of people around the world. So it reminds me of Mixit. Back in the day, there was this social media platform called Mixit, and what was amazing about it was you had these rooms where you could interact with people that are in other countries in a room, and you just hang out, do random stuff. The metaverse is offering a similar thing, but in a more visual, more immersive form.
Yeah.
So
talk about immersion, gaming. What do you think about it? Just what you think in general.
Waste of time.
It's a waste of time. Okay, so the first thing that comes to my mind when I hear metaverse, when I hear, a world, we've got our own tech world, and the metaverse is another world that we're gonna be getting into. Okay, so the first thing I think of is Ready Player One. Because I feel like the metaverse, it's there because of gaming. I mean, think about it. It's because people want to take FPSs. I think in peculiar FPSs and RPGs, they want to take them to the next level, So I think if it went for gaming, the idea of the metaverse wouldn't have come into fruition in our time, I think it would come, later on. 2077, pun intended.
I don't think it's feasible right now. I mean, there is sabotage. People can sabotage products, but quality control and stuff like that, and obviously sealed packaging. I'm not saying nothing can happen from factory to shop, but I don't think it serves anyone any good. I don't think it's feasible. I think the problems we might have are people having not being able to dissociate between the real world and the virtual world. I think that's the closest I can think of.
Exactly.
Because imagine trying to make sense of you spent 11 hours in the metaverse. You have to come to the real world.
But I think also from the tech and the hardware side of things, it's not really something very new. It's just an evolution of what we already have. So it's something that's already been tried and tested for the most part.